The woman who prevented the registration of a child who was abducted at the Victoria Jubilee Hospital is among 215 persons set to receive national honors and awards on Heroes Day tomorrow. This evening, we recap the stories of 3 persons who will receive the Badge of Honor for Gallantry.
My philosophy, which states that when the world sit, I stand. When the world stand, I will be outstanding. And if the world dares to be outstanding, I will be the standard.
Those are the words that guide the daily footsteps of Tamar Blake, who works with the Registrar General's Department RGD. And outstanding she is. In January 2019, baby Sebron Hutton was abducted from the Victoria Jubilee Hospital. 28-year-old Peter Gay French was earlier this month sentenced to 3 years and 4 months at hard labor after pleading guilty to child stealing. When she went to the RGD to register the baby, Ms. Blake's gut feeling and training chipped in.
She was questioned during the process, at which point it was realized that she was not actually the biological mother of the child, which raised an alarm, and then we took it further.
And so the abductor was arrested, the baby reunited with his parents, and a lesson was underscored for RGD workers.
Being more vigilant, dotting the I's, crossing the T's, being on the lookout for persons who don't want to beat the system.
Tamar Blake is therefore urging everyone to report suspicious activities to the authorities. And there was another teachable moment for Jamaicans, courtesy of Suzanne Foster, who will also receive the Badge of Honor for Gallantry during the National Honors and Awards. In October 2018, she and her husband were driving on Spanish Town Road near the Riverton 6 Miles area when they came face to face with a tragic ordeal. Merrick Nelson, a policeman on duty in his uniform, was hit from his motorcycle by a woman driving a minibus.
When the motorcycle and the highest bus collided, the bike actually broke in two. He was flung into the air, landed back on the ground. He was there bleeding. Persons were just around him there, snapping away. He was asking for assistance. Nobody provided that. And it was just pure chaos.
You could hear him whispering,
"Help me now, please, somebody help me now."
But unfortunately, most of the onlookers were trying to get videos and pictures instead of assisting the bleeding officer.
With the assistance of a few good Samaritans, Ms. Foster and her husband rushed the policeman to the Kingston Public Hospital.
I felt good about it, but I didn't put much thought into it as it relates to now receiving an award for that, because it was basically just, I say, a human side to you, I guess. Yeah, seeing somebody that needed help, so just provided assistance for him.
Since that incident, how has your relationship been with Mr. Nelson?
Okay, Mr. Nelson, Merrick, we are pretty much very good friends.
Her advice to Jamaicans during times of need:
Put away the camera, be your brother's keeper. Think about that person as a family member. What would you have done if that was one of your family members in that position? That's basically what I would say to others.
In the meantime, Paul Betty, a security guard from St. Mary, will also receive the Badge of Honor for Gallantry for coming to the rescue of a cashier who was being robbed by a gunman.